Hello, my name is Beth Shreve, and I am the Falcon Online Learning Academy coordinator for the Connellsville Area School District. All of the pertinent information will be provided to you in a series of videos. This first video that I'm sharing with you is just some basic Q&A about our FOLA program. Please know that students will be accessing pre-recorded lectures through a platform called Edgenuity. Edgenuity is aligned to our Pennsylvania Department of Educational Standards. I've also provided the Edgenuity student login link, and you will use your Connellsville username and password to log on to that. Please be aware that Edgenuity is not a live program. Students do not have to get on at a specific time. They can log on whenever they would like during the day, and they can log on numerous times throughout the day if they so wish. Connellsville teachers will monitor the online work of the students. They will communicate with the students and the parents, and they will provide assistance when needed. However, please note that they are not providing the direct instruction. Students can receive help from their teachers numerous ways. We can do it through an email, a phone call, a Google Meet, and if we have to, we would even do a face-to-face, whatever it is going to take to make your child successful. Also, please know that your child can still participate in any school function, sporting events, the musical, if they want to attend the Career Center, any district function your student can still participate in. Couple things, lastly, just our guidance counselors are still available to our FOLA students, and they can help them choose classes as well as meet any requirements that are necessary. A FOLA student can still graduate with a Connellsville Area School District diploma, and they can attend the commencement ceremony with all of their graduating class. I've also included contact information for myself as well as the director of FOLA, Dr. Tammy Stern. If at any time you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call.
Welcome to Edgenuity, where learning clicks. Now, logging into Edgenuity is easy. Just enter your username and your password at learn.edgenuity.com/student. Once you've logged in, your course list appears here in the lobby. Here you can also check new messages, including chat and email, and you can also view any new announcements. To access a course, just click its title. Once you've selected a course, you can view your progress right here. And if you're on track, your progress will appear in blue. If you're ahead, you'll see your progress in green. But if you see your progress shown in red, it means you've fallen behind. You'll need to put in some extra time to get caught up. You can also view your overall grade. Notice that this student has an overall grade of 87.5%. That means he has a B+ on the work he has completed so far. Pretty good. But remember that this student is behind, so his actual grade takes that into account. Your actual grade factors in zeros for any activities you should have completed by now and haven't. If you're behind, your actual grade will always be lower than your overall grade, so you'll want to put in some extra time and get back on target to bring your actual grade back up. Now we're ready to jump into a lesson. For whatever course is selected, your current lesson and next activity are shown here. To get started, you can click Next Activity, or you can go to the course map. The course map shows you the entire structure of your course. Most activities will show up here as grayed out and locked unless your teacher has allowed you to move freely throughout the course. To work on any activity that's unlocked, click the activity title. This activity is a warm-up or introduction. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm your instructor. Well, take a look at this drawing.
This activity starts with a video. You can pause and rewind the video at any time using the video controls here. If you've already watched the video the whole way through once, you can fast forward to the part you want to see again. However, you can't fast forward through any video segment you haven't watched yet. You do need to watch every video once all the way through. You can control the volume here.
It shows you the clash of cultures.
And you can turn captions on here. It's important to know that most of the important information you'll be tested on will be taught here in the videos. So pay attention and take good notes. You'll find your e-notes or digital notebook here. You can take notes at any time. Pause the video if you want to, or if you're a fast typist, you can take notes while the teacher is talking. Once you add a note to your notebook, you can go back and edit it if you need to. Just click the note and it'll appear in the e-notes text box. Edit your note and click Save. Now you may find that you want to add more to your notes. In advanced mode, you can use formatting tools like tables, an equation editor, a symbol palette, and bulleted lists. You can even spell check your notes. We find that students who take notes tend to do better on quizzes and tests. Taking the time to write down the important ideas in your own words will help you process and remember what you learn. So use your e-notes. Another helpful tool is the glossary, found on this second tab. All the vocabulary words for the lesson will appear here, but you can also look up any word you want. To go back to the lesson word list, just close the word lookup window. The third tab contains a transcript of the current activity. You can view this transcript in English, or you can translate it into any supported language, as long as you have the translation enabled. Just open the transcript and select your language here. Sometimes the video will pause, and you'll be asked to complete a task. On any task, you can use the tools in your toolbar. In math and science courses, you can use the built-in calculators to solve problems. Depending on the course, you might have access to a standard calculator, a graphing calculator, or other specialized calculators. In any course, you can highlight text. This can help you pay attention as you read, especially when you're asked to read extended articles and stories. If you have Read Aloud enabled, you can hear text read aloud. Just highlight what you want to hear and press the Read Aloud button.
The runner travels.
If you have translation enabled, you can change the languages of most on-screen text here. Some of these languages also work with the Read Aloud tool, so try it out.
Il grafico mostra la distanza.
Now when you want to leave an activity, just click the Home button in the upper left corner of your screen. Don't worry, we'll always save your work. When you come back to the activity, you'll be able to pick up where you left off. Now we're back at the lobby. This is where you can access the tools and resources in your organizer. The organizer contains a number of helpful reports you can explore. A particularly helpful one is the assignment calendar. The assignment calendar will show you everything you need to do each day to stay on track and complete your course on time. Check back here often. It's helpful to check your assignment calendar every day. You can also visit the Scores and Feedback report to see all your activity scores and which activities have feedback from your teacher. This icon tells you that there is feedback on an activity. When you click the feedback icon, you'll be able to view your work. A glowing feedback icon in the grade bar means there's feedback you haven't read yet. Just click the icon to see your teacher's comments. To go back to the organizer, just use your browser's back button. You'll also find some helpful resources in the organizer. You can find manuals to explain the different Edgenuity activities and tools. And if you ever want to watch this video again, you'll find it here. And if you ever need to do any troubleshooting, the first step should be to check your plugins here. To exit the organizer, simply power it off, and you can return to your coursework. It's almost time to get started in your online course. Remember to keep these tips for success in mind. First, take notes on what you're learning. You might use e-notes, and you might use a pen and paper, but rephrasing what you learn in your own words helps you pay attention and remember what you've learned. Second, stay on pace. Make sure your progress bar is in the blue or even in the green. If you fall too far behind, it gets hard to catch up later. Check your assignment calendar to see exactly what you need to do each day to stay on track. As long as you complete all your assignments for the day, you'll stay on pace. The fourth important tip is to ask for help when you need it. If you don't understand something, tell your teacher. He or she can explain it in a different way and point you toward other online resources. You are responsible for your own success, but you don't have to do it alone. And finally, avoid plagiarism. It's never okay to copy and paste other people's work and submit it as your own. Even if you find text online and you don't know who the author is, you do know that the author isn't you. You can't pass someone else's work off as your own. So always cite your sources or rephrase ideas in your own words. Now it's time to get started in your online course.